Hey everyone, it's Paige here from Southern Bullets. So I just wanted to chime in real quick. I've never gone live. I've never done a video before, but as you guys know, we've been super busy with our new exclusive women's holster line. And I just wanted to chime in and talk a little bit about what makes a good quality Kydex holster. So a lot of people when we do shows or just meeting in general ask us what makes your Kydex holster different. And that's a great question because the market is absolutely flooded with Kydex makers, okay? And from first glance, they can all seem the same. So you're wondering, what makes one better than the other? I think the most important thing to ask yourself and the company that you're buying from or looking at buying from is how it's made. A lot of people don't realize, it's coming to my attention, that there's more than one process to forming and making a Kydex holster, okay? About 90% of the market, about 90% guys of all your Kydex holsters and makers out there are using a process called foam pressing. Pretty standard, nothing wrong with it, entry level, easy to get into, okay? What they're doing is they're heating a piece of Kydex up, right? And then they're potentially folding it over pancake style, a blue gun, which we've all seen before for training purposes, okay? What we do is we use a newest technology called vacuum forming, okay? As soon as we discovered this process and saw the advancement to utilize the newest technology out there to make holsters, we jumped on it 100%. Why not, okay? If we can offer a better quality holster to our end consumers, that's what we're looking for at the end of the day, okay? So we use a process called vacuum forming. And the difference in what this does is we still heat up a piece of Kydex traditionally to an optimum temperature, okay? But what we're doing is when it's heated up, we are laying it over a split board mold, not a blue gun, okay? These split board molds are made 100% all CNC made, so the specs are identical to the real gun, okay? We lay it over there, and then we use a high pressure vacuum pump, okay? And what this does is it sucks the material down beautifully all over the edges. That's what gives you that awesome definition that you see on our holsters and those very clean and sleek lines, okay? I have a couple examples here. And you can see in our pineapple one, you can see those lines right there in the definition, how smooth everything is. You can see the sight channel is perfectly formed and straight. Even the inside of our holsters are very smooth all the way through with very blocked out lines specific to that gun, okay? So all said and done, you're going to get a much better definition, which then, is going to provide for you less wear and tear on your actual firearm. That's one of the biggest differences, okay? Fit and finish, guys. So what it also does is it gives you that beautiful audible click that we love hearing when we reholster or unholster our gun, okay? And that's because the retention point is going to be around the trigger guard area, okay? So when you get that audible click, it's because of all those clean lines and the retention was done properly. Also, something that we always do with our holsters, which I have noticed other holster companies don't always do, or they offer it as an upcharge, which is a little strange to me, but this is a great example here. You see, this is a standard foam press holster, guys, and this edge right here is pretty brutal, okay? You do not want a squared bottom on your IWB holster, especially if you're appendix carrying, okay? All the edges on a holster, we buff, we sand, we smooth, okay? You want it to kind of be curved and rounded because when that is, you're sitting, you're driving, you're in a car, whatever you're doing, that cleaner line is not going to stab into you and it's not going to irritate you, okay? Another example, sometimes you'll see it a little bit more rounded. It's not so squared. Either way, it's not really properly done. So that's a key point to look for that most people really don't even think to ask or even notice, okay? I personally like a full sweat guard. That's just me. I live in Florida. It is hot as hell here, guys. I don't want to be sweating on, the hammer on my Sig Sauer 238. It's not lovely. I don't want that rust. So I like a full sweat guard, preferably. But, you could do a half guard. That's becoming more popular. But I just want to chime in there. You know, these are great questions. I'm going to be diving into this further in the future and going over, you know, what are good questions to ask and what are good things to look for when you're trying to depict which Kydex holster you want to carry in the future, okay? So just keep that in mind. You have foam pressing and then you have vacuum formed holsters. And when you really start paying attention and looking at photos on Instagram or Facebook, you'll start to see that more kind of wavy definition in the material versus, you know, those lines, okay? And you can see those pretty obvious. It's a little hard with the print. But thank you guys for chiming in. Let me know if you guys have any more questions and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.